Hola mis amigos, ¿cómo están? Si aún no me conocen, soy Kyle. Y aquí en mi canal Pensando Inglés, mi misión es traerles inglés real, comprensible, para ayudarles con su inglés. Hoy voy a hablar sobre mi último relación, ¿ok? Y voy a acabar con mi serie de videos sobre mis relaciones locas. Y ese video va a ser un poco diferente porque esa relación fue un poco diferente, pero vamos a hablar más de eso en inglés intermedio. Empecemos. Hello my friends, I am Kyle. My mission is to bring you guys English that is real and comprehensible so that you can understand me, okay? You can understand me. Now, I talk like this, okay? I talk like this. This is real English. This is real English de los Estados Unidos, okay? But I just talk a little slower, a little bit slower, and I use my hands, okay? So that you can understand me, all right? But this is real English, okay? So if you are understanding me, good job. You are very, very close to your goal. So, to start this video, I am going to talk about my last relationship, okay? And we will call this girl Alice. We'll call this girl Alice. Her name's not Alice, but we will call her Alice. Alice is a Mexican girl, okay? Her family is from Mexico. And she's very pretty. She's a very pretty woman, okay? Now, how I met Alice. How I met Alice is very interesting and pretty crazy, okay? So, I use the dating app on my phone, alright? A dating app. Pienso que ustedes conocen una aplicación de citas. Si usan Tinder, mis amigos, pienso que sí. But, so I met her on a dating app. It was not Tinder. I met her on a dating app, and I saw on her profile that she likes to run, okay? So I said something about, oh yeah, I like to run too, blah, 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 blah. So, it said on her profile, I saw on her profile that she was from the same city as me, okay? City, ciudad. She was from the same city as me, so I was like, oh, cool, awesome. She lives close to me. She's in the same city, so I was like, okay, cool. So she responded to my message. We talked. I got her number, and we talked, and we decided that we were going to meet up, okay? That we were going to meet each other. I told her, hey, I want to meet you. Let's go to this place. We'll walk, we'll talk, we'll get to know each other. She said, oh yeah, cool. And she said, send me the address and I'll meet you there. So I sent her the address, ubicación. I sent her the address. And she said, oh no, there's been a problem. Okay. Now the problem is, I live in Indiana, okay? The state that I live in is Indiana. Indiana is here. On this side, there's Illinois. Illinois is another state where Chicago is. I think you guys know about Chicago. Chicago and Illinois are over here. On the other side of Indiana is a state called Michigan, okay? So, the funny thing is, there's a city in Indiana, okay? I won't say the name, but there's a city in Indiana with the name of my city, okay? And there's another city in Michigan with the same name, okay? So for some reason, the application, the dating app, said that we lived in the same city, because my city and her city have the same name, okay? But they were in different states, okay? I live in the city with the name in Indiana. She lives in the city in Michigan, okay? So, it turns out that she lived like an hour and 45 minutes driving, okay? 1 hora 45 minutos conduciendo away from me. So, we were like, oh no, man. Because we were talking and we liked each other, okay? We liked each other. So I said, oh no, I really wanted to meet you. I thought you seemed really cool. And she said, oh man, I really think the same thing. That's too bad. But she said, but if you ever wanted to still come out here, I think you should. So, ¿qué piensan que hice, mis amigos? Skirt! Okay? So, I went to Michigan, okay? I have never been to this this part of the United States, but I went. I went to meet this girl, okay? So I drove to Michigan for an hour and 45 minutes to meet a girl. And I got there and we met at a bar. We met at a bar. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Kyle, blah, blah, blah. She was really pretty. And we had good conversations. And so we drank a few beers at that bar, and then we went to another bar, drank more beers. Next thing you know, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? Las tres, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We drank tons of beer, okay? And we had been talking and drinking for like 8 hours, okay? So we had a really good night. I really liked her. She really liked me. And then I got a hotel and I slept because I drank too much. I drank too much, so I just went to a hotel out there and I slept. And I went home the next day back to Indiana. And I didn't know. I kind of thought, okay, it's just an adventure. I drive to a different state and on a Saturday, meet a cool girl, come back home, no pasa nada, no? Una aventura. But that next day, she texted me, okay? She texted me on my phone. She texted me, hey, I've been thinking about you all day. Okay. So I said, okay, you know what? I had a lot of fun. I think you're cool. But next time, próxima vez, next time, you come to see me. So she said, okay. That next weekend, she drove out to see me, and we went for a walk, we talked, and the first night I did not tell her all of the bad things that had happened to me in my last relationship, like in the fifth video of this series with la madre de mi hijo. So I did not tell her about the situation with all of that, all the bad things that happened. So while we were walking and talking, I told her, if we're gonna be talking, and you want to know me more, I need to tell you about this part, okay? About this part, about these bad things that are going on in my life, okay? So I told her all this. She listened, and it was really nice. This was the first relationship after breaking up with my son's mom, okay? After I broke up with my son's mom, I was single for like a year and a half, 2 years, because I was going to court and fighting for my son, trying to save my son, okay? From all the bad things that was happening. So now my son lived with me, he was safe with me. So finally I was like, okay, I want to meet a nice girl. So I told her all these things. She listened, and she was just really, really nice to me about it. Really nice. She would say nice things like, "Oh, that's so difficult, but it sounds like you're doing your best with your son." Blah blah blah. So we kept on talking. We started dating. We were a couple, okay. And I would drive to Michigan to see her and stay with her out there, and she would drive to Indiana and see me and stay here with me. Now, in all the other videos, I said the crazy things that happened, okay? Las locuras. In this video, I'm not going to say the crazy things. I'm going to say the good things, because this relationship was a good thing for me. There were parts that were a little bit hard, you know. Every relationship has ups and downs, okay? But I'm going to say the good things because I'm happy that I was with this girl, because she's a good person, and a lot of good things happen in my life from being with her. So I'm only going to say the good things because she's a good person. So I met a lot of cool people in Michigan, okay? It was awesome. It was like my second home. Mi casa segunda, was in Michigan, okay, for like a year. It was really cool. I met all her friends, her family, and they're all Mexican, so I started to listen to some Spanish, okay? And in this time, I did not speak Spanish yet. I did not speak Spanish. So I met her family. Her mom does not speak English. So for that, I wanted to start learning Spanish, okay? So I feel like meeting this girl and being with this girl was very important in my life because I started to speak Spanish, okay? If I did not meet this girl, I don't think that I would speak Spanish. So it was very important for me, very important, and that's why I'm going to say the good things, all right? So I got to meet her family, and it was really hard to speak with her mom at first. I don't speak Spanish, and I'm like, hola, okay? So I get close with her family. I start speaking Spanish with her mom, and her mom's like, oh, wow, estás aprendiendo español, que genial, blah, 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 blah. And her family was so nice to me. Her mom always gave me food, food. Ooh, que rico. Her dad spoke English really good, so I could always talk with her dad. I went with her dad hunting, okay, hunting, him and his friends. So it was me and 5 older Mexicans out in the woods, el bosque, intentando cazar, ¿cómo se dice? Deers. But we were trying to hunt deers, okay? Deer. I can't remember how to say it in Spanish. So the only things that did not work, no funcionan, about this relationship, she had a lot of guy friends, okay? Ya saben, red flag. She had a bunch of guy friends, and she did not see why this could be an issue in a relationship, okay? So she would go and have dinner with a guy friend, you know, things like that. And it's una cosa muy delicada en una relación, okay? There are a lot of different people who think different things, okay? There's a saying that is, no hay amistad entre mujeres y hombres. ¿Qué piensan de eso? ¿Qué piensan? What I think is that, okay, maybe you could be a friend with a guy, or a guy could be a friend with a girl, but not if there is attraction, okay? If he's a good-looking dude, you know, he's handsome, if he's a good-looking dude, and she's a very pretty woman, okay, I don't think that there can be a whole lot of friendship there, because one day you're going to be talking, eating, drinking beer, okay, vino, and then, mwah, okay? It's chemistry. It's how it works. So she had tons of guy friends, did not see that it was a problem, but when it became a problem was when we would go out with all these friends, and they would flirt with her, okay? Coqueteando, flirting, okay? That's when it becomes a problem to me, because that is disrespecting me, okay? That I do not like. The other thing was that she did not want to be a mother, and was not very, she did not know how to talk to kids, okay? So she would try, okay? She would try to be nice to my son, and that's okay. But she did not know how to talk to children. So I'm thinking about a story in this relationship that was probably horrible for her. But for me, it's a story that's kind of funny, okay? It's kind of funny. So Alice is a vegetarian. A vegetarian is somebody who does not eat meat. No comen carne, okay? They only eat vegetables. They eat rice, broccoli, okay? Things like that. So Alice does not eat meat. And one day, we had a cookout, okay? We had a cookout. And it was at my house. I was cooking, okay? I was cooking, and I made her a burger. I made her a burger that was vegetarian burger, okay? So a burger that did not have meat. Una hamburguesa sin carne, okay? A hamburger without meat. So I put her burger over here on a different plate, okay? And I said, okay, your burger's over there. But I was doing a million things, so I just pointed to it. I said, okay, your burger's over there. And she grabbed it and went and started eating. And after a couple minutes, I looked, and the vegetarian burger that I made for her was still there. So I was like, wait a minute. I walked out and I looked at her, and she was eating a real hamburger de carne. Oh man, she was so mad. She was so mad when she found out. She left. She left the party. She was pissed. Okay, she was pissed. Pissed significa muy enojada. Okay, she was pissed. So, yeah, that wasn't good. So finally, to end this, we broke up. We broke up because she did not really want to be a family, okay? And I want a good woman who wants to live with me, wants to live with my son, in the future wants to have another kid with me. You know, I want a family. My son and I have not had a family for a long time, and I want a family. So she did not want a family. She did not want kids. So we broke up. I never talked bad about her. She was a good person. She was kind to me in times that were very hard for me. And it was a very important relationship for me because it introduced me to the Spanish-speaking world. And this changed my whole life, okay? So without this relationship, I would not be talking to you right now. I do not miss this girl, okay? I don't miss her. I do not wish that I was with her, but I am happy that I met her in my past, okay? I'm happy that I knew her because all of this led up until now where I speak Spanish, okay? Because I started speaking Spanish to talk with this girl's family. So I'm very happy that it happened. I had adventures with her. I got to know a whole new part of the United States. I got to know a bunch of new people, and I did a lot of cool things, okay? And I got to know her family, okay? So I learned a lot from this relationship. I learned a lot about the Mexican culture, about how what it's like to know somebody who speaks different languages, okay? So this relationship, it was a little crazy, but it was crazy in a good way, okay? So that is the last video that I am going to make in this series about my relationships. That's the last one. And I hope that I will not have to make another one anytime soon. So, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this series. And if you watched from the first video all the way to this, this will be number 6. So if you watched all 6 of these, that's a lot of good English. A lot of good English listening for you, okay? And there was drama, there was laughs, ha ha ha, there was crying, okay? Oh wow. When I think about all this, it's like, wow, what a life. What a life. So I will think about other stories from my past to tell you guys, and yeah, we will see where it goes. But I hope you enjoyed watching these videos, and I'll say this in English because I know that you guys have been listening to these videos, so your English is getting better, alright? So, normally I say, gracias por ver, nos vemos pronto. Today I will say, thank you so much, my friends, for watching my videos, for leaving me comments, telling me you like my videos. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.